I don't understand, or I do not see what could Mr. Grant do to somebody, a young man, for him to be able to inflict the level of injuries that was inflicted on him. So I must first and foremost say my sympathy to the family of Mr. Grant. And from what our investigation have been showing, we know that there has been a lot in the media to suggest that Mr. Grant may have been sexually molested. But I can categorically state that we had requested the doctor to conduct an examination to verify whether or not that in fact happened. And the doctor have certified or had informed us that there is no evidence of the fact of him being sexually molested. So I am happy to know that that has been dispelled from medical examination. And I believe that the only reason why the perpetrators of that crime could have injured Mr. Grant the way they did, I think that they would have wanted to kill him, to silence him, because I do believe that he knows who his attacker is or are, and that's the reason why they wanted to silence him. But again, I must say that the quick response of the police in investigating the matter resulted in the discovery of a television which was stolen from Mr. Grant's home during the burglary at the home of the now arrested person, Chester Morales. And as a result of that, he has been charged with the crime of dangerous harm and burglary.
In Toledo, charges have been brought against a trio of men as well as a 16-year-old minor in connection with the murder of 55-year-old Luciano Evaristo Bull. The farmer was brutally slain on Saturday night while walking along the stretch of road between the villages of San Pedro, Colombia and San Miguel. The homicide is believed to have been the result of an ongoing land dispute between Bull and another family. Earlier that day, both parties had appeared before an alcalde to have the dispute resolved. Despite an adjournment, Bull would later be accosted by a gang of men who shot and chopped him to death. On Monday, shortly after 4 p.m., a shotgun believed to be the weapon used to kill Bull was retrieved from an area about a quarter-mile from the home of Pedro Cus Jr. Along with the firearm was a semi-automatic rifle, complete with a magazine containing 5 live rounds of ammunition. The following day, 21-year-old Cus was arrested and charged for being in possession of a prohibited firearm and ammunition, as well as kept firearm without a gun license. During the roundup, 18-year-old Robert Chen and 20-year-old Seferino Cho were also arrested and held for questioning. According to Superintendent Simeon Alvarez, officer commanding Punta Gorda Police Formation, all 3 men have been arraigned on a charge of murder.
On yesterday, sometime around 9 p.m., 4 persons were arrested and charged for the crime of murder in respect to the death of Evaristo Bull, namely Pedro Cus Jr., 21 years old, Robert Chen, 18 years old, Seferino Cho, 20 years old, and a 16-year-old minor were all jointly charged for the crime of murder. Additional charges was levied on Pedro Cus for being in possession of unlicensed firearm and ammunition. They were all taken to Dangriga Magistrate Court today, where they were arraigned and will be remanded to the Hattieville prison.
How were you guys able to recover the alleged weapon that was used in the death of Mr. Bull?
Well, with the cooperation of the players, one of them took the police to the location, and the 2 firearms were located, of which one of them is suspected to be the weapon used in the shooting of the deceased. But that will be confirmed as soon as the post-mortem is concluded, which is scheduled sometime tomorrow.
In terms of your investigation, have you guys ascertained that the motive was indeed the land dispute that was going on between Mr. Bull and the family? I
strongly believe that have been confirmed based on the statements being recorded, because one of the persons that were arrested, his family members had the case earlier that day with the deceased, and it was on that same day, the 26th of December, a couple hours after, the deceased was found dead. So we strongly believe that it was as a result of a land dispute.